So shout out to everybody who's already signed up. Welcome. When you check your email, it's going to tell you your username, your password, and it's going to give you a link to this site here. And this site, you come here, put in your username and password, log in, and then you'll see your options. All right, so one of your options will be the Akhu Yoga Teacher Training Certification. All right, so come here, click Start Now. You'll click Start Now. And you may have other things in there. We'll talk about that later. So here, click Start Now, and you'll come into the course. So level 1, welcome to the Akhu Yoga Certification. This will just be me welcoming you into the course, giving you some of the logistics about the course, letting you know some of the things that you will receive as a result of the course. All right, then we will begin the modules. So modules, you hear me say modules a lot. There are 11 modules. The modules are the lessons. So each lesson has a different title. There's a lesson that is classroom style. There's a lesson that is mat style. So the classroom style, of course, we're just talking via Zoom. And then we get on the yoga mat on a regular basis and we go through what we discuss and what we discover in the actual classroom style of this particular module. All right. So that being said, Origins of Yoga is our first module, which we'll get into in our first session. We'll also move in our second session into the science of the breath. And you'll notice that there's a mat session for each one. So we'll do some parts again in the class, some parts on the mat. That mat will be very important as yoga is 99% practice, 1% intellectual. But here's the intellectual. Yoga means union. We're going to really edify the mind with knowledge and information. The ambiance of being a yoga instructor, there's a certain ambiance that you want to be. And you can become this ambiance so that no matter where you are resonating the ambiance of a proper class structure, that you can be the light in the darkness. All right, the yoga instructor, that's what you are. So we're going to get into the details of what you are as a yoga instructor, not just what you are in front of the camera, in front of your crowds of people, but even behind the scenes. Who are you, yoga instructor? Let's talk about it. All right, asanas. We will get into the details of the poses. We will get into what they mean. We will get into what parts of the body that they affect. We will get into how this yoga practice can transform your entire body, your entire mood, your entire moment. And we can do it intentionally, all right, by understanding asanas. So we're going to get into asanas part 1. Asanas part 1 is form and function of the yoga poses. Part 2 will be alignment. And then later on, we're going to get into part 3. But before we get into part 3, we get into medicinal yoga and yoga therapies. All right, medicinal yoga just means what it says. Like, there's a yoga pose for everything you're going through, mentally, physically. You know, granted, you're not dealing with some blunt trauma or nothing like that or something like that. But if you're going through something that happened over time, get on the yoga mat and transform it. Doesn't matter what it is. All right, asanas part 3, we get into the sequencing, and this is a great time for us to get into your style. So we bring out your style in this particular class. You have a lot of knowledge at this point. So now you're applying that knowledge into your style, and now your style just becomes more fluid, and you can do it your way. And we really love to blossom out that part of you, you know, in this particular module. Then we're getting into guru to guru. All right, so there's a guru within us all. All right, a guru is a shiner of the light while in the darkness. All right, so there's a part of you that shines the light in the darkness for many people, whether you know it or not. All right, and those people, you know, are understanding you as a guru from a cellular level. So we're going to really emphasize this energy and bring it from the shadows of you into the light so that even you know about it. All right, then last but not least, module 11, the business of yoga. Sustain yourself as a yoga instructor. Yoga is a very valuable gift to humanity. And it's definitely worth a valuable gift from people who are benefiting from your particular style. You want to think of yoga like you think of music. Everybody got their particular style of how they do the music. You may not like all the music, but some music you just love. So when people love your music, give them the best and make sure that you are getting the best so that you can continue to do what you love and live abundantly like you were meant to do, like meant to be. All right, so my QRC Akhu Yoga Teacher Training starting Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. Transform yourself. All right, transform those around you with your very presence. All right, who will you be the rest of this time of this year, 2023? All right, let's go ahead and make the most of it. All right, links are all around. Click them, sign up. See you soon. One love.